Oh, number 66, my gorgeous Gemini. It is all about you needing to forgive to this person right at the beginning of this week. Okay? You will know who am I talking about here. The moment in time you forgive to this person at around the beginning of this week, trust me, you will know who am I talking about. Because this person is going to be on your mind quite a lot. And the moment in time you forgive to this particular person who is going to be on your mind, at that moment in time you are going to become a free spirit. At that moment in time you are going to liberate yourself, and you will be able to, you are going to find yourself feeling so much happier, so much lighter. And now suddenly, boom, big readjustment, baby. You are suddenly going to find yourself thinking about your future in such a positive way, in such an exciting way, you know. And this in itself, it's really going to give you this energy, you know. This is gonna really kind of give you this absolutely beautiful power. It's not only about you liberating yourself, it's not only about you finally becoming a free spirit, my gorgeous Gemini, but this is at the same time going to give you this immense power to start something so important, to start something that means to you so much, to start some kind of a journey that has been on your mind for absolute ages. And the possibilities are going to be absolutely endless when it comes to this journey. You are finally going to be thinking about starting. Absolutely brilliant. You need to trust yourself. You need to follow your intuition. You need to understand that every single one of us has been put on this earth to achieve something really specific, okay? And everybody is brilliant at something. Everybody has got some kind of a talent. It's just that people need to discover this. This is an important stage of your life. You need to believe in yourself more than ever. The only obstacle that you are going to have on your mind, the only obstacle that you are going to have here, my gorgeous Gemini, is like you clearly understanding that if you want to start this, it's going to be obvious for you to kind of start. You are going to need to at the same time make such a major commitment. And this is the only kind of obstacle that you're going to be facing right now. Oh my God, this is going to be like a major commitment. And then maybe like a day or two later, you are going to have such a positive news when it comes to money and when it comes to finances. Beautiful. You really are going to have this surprising and rather positive news when it comes to your money and when it comes to your finances. You're going to be so happy, but this is also going to put you in such a good mood when and you are not going to be facing this obstacle anymore where what you were facing, like, oh my God, it's about making this major commitment, you know. By you having this such a good news when it comes to money and when it comes to finances connected to something completely different, this is going to put you in such a good mood. And at the same time, it's going to open your eyes and it's going to give you this courage, you know, this courageous energy to kind of like make this commitment, and you are gonna go for it. I'm so glad, my gorgeous Gemini, because this is gonna be really important for you. By the time you get to the meat part of this week, you know, it is a lot to do with you understanding that, you know what, you need to protect your energy, you need to protect your life, you need to protect this particular balance, because someone is going to be irritating you, somebody very close to you. Maybe it's going to be like a family member, maybe it's going to be a partner if you've got one, maybe, you know, maybe it's going to be a family member, maybe it's going to be a partner, but it is definitely, if you got one, but it's definitely, or maybe it's going to be like your friend, you know, but somebody who you know for a very long time then. But it is most certainly somebody who you know for absolute ages, you know. Is going to kind of maybe irritate you a little bit at around the midweek. And you really need to kind of avoid conflict at all costs, okay? Please do remember this. This person is really going to irritate you. This person is really going to wind you up. And what you need to do is like, you need to avoid this conflict at all costs. Please, you need to rise above it. And that way you're going to protect yourself. You're going to protect your energy. What you need to do is like, pay attention to avoid this conflict at all costs, okay? Be nice, be positive, have a big smile on your face, you know? Just avoid conflict at all costs, please, because otherwise this is really going to end up working against you. But what you need to focus on, you need to focus on kind of ending something that you have been contemplating ending, you know, for a while. This is what you need to focus on. You need to focus on ending something you have been contemplating ending for a while. You need to focus on like kind of moving on with that aspect of your life. And this is somehow, you're going to be reminded of this through this particular situation. And that, you see, I know it sounds crazy, but somehow you're going to be reminded of that through this particular situation. And this is going to be your guiding light. This is what you're going to need to focus on, my gorgeous Geminini. Indeed, okay, this is rather important, because it really is to do with some kind of unfinished business that as soon as you kind of like, you know, focus on this, karmically something major, it's gonna come to an end, and that in itself is gonna be rather important, because after this moment in time you're gonna find yourself like really expanding, thinking about expanding your horizons, and there couldn't be a better time, you know, to actually do this than right now. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Geminini, do you know what? It's like really a lot to do with you feeling a little bit, you will feel like you want to be a little bit on your own. You maybe just like a day or so, do you know what I mean? You will feel like you want to be by yourself a little bit, and you know, like a bit of, you will be drawn towards this like kind of hermit mode, and then you're gonna realize you will be drawn to be by yourself, and then suddenly, boom, you are going to have this magnificent insight where you're gonna realize, you know, that you have everything you need in order to kind of do something about this challenge that you have been, you know, like really kind of worrying about. You will go into this hermit mode and you will be thinking about this challenge that you have been going through for a while, that has been affecting you emotionally quite a lot. But this insight that you are going to have, it's like this realization that you have everything you need actually to, you know, do something about it, and how to go about it, you know, in order to bring this challenge to an end, or in order to deal with this. This challenge has indeed been affecting you emotionally. It has been restricting you, you know, for a while. And it has been also causing, you know, it has been delaying things in your life. And it has been causing like kind of a lack of motivation as well, okay? And I know that, you know, you're going to realize kind of, you're going to have an insight, and you're going to realize, you know what, now I have everything I need in order to kind of deal with this challenge, in order to do something about this challenge. And that's the first time that you're going to realize this, you know, since that challenge came up, since that challenge manifested. And like about a day after, somebody really beautiful, somebody in your life, it's really kind of somebody who means to you so much, a really beautiful person who is always nice to you, and you're always nice to that person, and this person always say the right things. You always feel really good around this person, what this person says and what this person does around you. You just love this person so much, and this person likes you as well. Like about a day later, this person is really kind of going to also, you know, like remind you of how good you are when it comes to certain things, how talented you are when it comes to certain things, you know. And this in itself means that this person is really kind of going to remind you, you know, to follow your vision in life, but to not to forget this aspect of yourself, something that you're so great at, something that you're so good at. You really need to kind of use this as well. You know, you really need to kind of bring this up quite a lot. Do not ignore your talents. Do not ignore things that you're so talented about, my gorgeous Gemini, because there is a reason why you are talented when it comes to something. You know, there is a reason why. You need to nurture that aspect of yourself as much as you possibly can. And I'm not surprised that this is happening right now. Just remember what I told you before. You're gonna realize that you've got everything you need in order to, you know, kind of in order to kind of like end this challenge, you know, or like deal with this challenge. You know, this is, you know, at this moment in time, as soon as you realize this, however this is going to play out, something really powerful is going to be unlocked within you. So you will start to see things about yourself already from a different perspective, because something rather negative has right now come to an end. And this is why this beautiful person in your life, who is most certainly meant to be in your life, it's part of this guidance. And when it comes to you being reminded of this aspect of yourself, you should not ignore whatsoever, especially right now, because this is the big part of, you know, you having one of the biggest achievements of your life, of your entire life, within the next 6 months or so. So now, my gorgeous Gemini, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm gonna see what's gonna be a tarot card of the week. Okay, I'm just gonna shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm gonna see what's gonna be a tarot. Ooh la la, well, here we go, my gorgeous Gemini. You see this, you are also going to be drawn, you know, to maybe learn something new. You will be drawn to explore something. Okay, please, I know at around that particular time a lot, it's gonna be on your mind, and this is gonna be so random. And of course, it's going to happen at a time when you're so busy. Okay? And I really hope that you're not going to ignore this. Okay, this stage of your life, it's so important because a lot is happening. You're being reminded about all sorts of things right now. There is no doubt about it whatsoever. But please do understand the fact that at some point this week, when you least expect it, at a time when it's like the least convenient for you, when you're going to be so busy, now suddenly you're going to feel so drawn to learn something or to explore something. This is going to lead towards somewhere really magical, and it's going to lead towards you realizing and recognizing finally what's missing in your life big time. So this is why I need you to take this quite seriously. Hello, my gorgeous people. I'm so excited to finally share something I've poured a lot of intention into. I've created the Ritual Mug Collection, 3 absolutely beautiful mugs designed for your sacred mornings, tarot sessions, and daily rituals. First up is the High Priestess Brew, which is perfect for connecting with your intuition and centering your energy before a reading. Then there is a Full Moon Fuel, a lunar inspired mug for aligning your energy with the moon's cycles. And for those powerful go-getter mornings, there is Sip Your Strength, designed to help you step into your courage and purpose. These aren't just mugs, they are intentional tools to bring energy and magic to your day. You can shop the full collection right now. Just tap the link in the description or click the card up here to explore all 3. Thanks so much for supporting what I create, and I can't wait to see which one calls to you. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.